So I'm going to speak about the Tarte Tatin. I tried that 4 or 5 times in my life and always failed so far. So let's document how I did it. So first of all, the most important thing is maybe where to cook it. So I tried that, didn't work very well. So then I reverted to a frying pan, and that did the trick. So first point. Then so you prepare the apple, quarter. You put them on the side. You put 100 grams of sugar here over some heat, medium heat, and you add 60 grams of butter. So I add the butter. I let the sugar heat a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes. Then I add the butter, dice in dice, and I don't think it's some recipe they say to let the sugar caramelize first and then you add the butter. But in my experience, that's not good because the caramel will get too sticky. So I think it's best to add the butter as soon as possible and mix them all together. So you don't mix with a spoon. You simply leave it set, and when it starts to bubble, you do something like that with the frying pan. And I think next time maybe I will let it get a little bit less brown. Still you need it colored, you know. The beginning is white because of sugar, white yellow because of butter. So as it gets heated, it starts to turn darker and darker. So I think I would stop when it's brown but not too dark. So maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes on the heat. Then I add the apple. So what I did, I mixed everything, toast everything, so that the apple get, you know, the caramel all over the place. And then, and only then, I put them pretty, so bottom down. And then I put in the oven for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. Then, okay, and then I took the puff pastry, took that out. The puff pastry, I how do you call it? You know, I rolled it, so I didn't have a rolling pin, so I used my water bottle. So you roll the puff pastry. So you put some flour on the table, you roll, and until it gets bigger and thin, and then you do some tick like that in the pastry, very light, just to let it breathe or something, and you put the puff pastry on top, and then you dig on the sides, on the edge, and you put everything back in the oven for 40 minutes, and then took it out and I let it cool, but not as long as what they say in the recipe. I let it cool for maybe 8, max 10 minutes, and then I flipped it over. So you put the plate on top of it, and you then flip, and that did the trick. I only had maybe 3 apples that were still sticking, but the rest stayed with the crust. So that's how I managed my first successful Tarte Tatin.